Hello, welcome to our discussion. This time, let's discuss yung paano gumawa ng load schedule gamit lamang ang floor plan. So, mostly, yung pag gumagawa ka ng load schedule, dapat meron kang basihang electrical plan. So, yun talaga yung practice. But, paano nga pag wala talagang electrical plan? So, yung client mo asking, can you do me a load schedule kung ilan, kung anong rating ng panel board ang bibilhin ko or i-purchase. So, assuming na walang electrical plan. So, this time, gagawa natin ng paraan kung paano gumawa ng load schedule. So, gamitin natin yung reference ng PEC 2017. Actually, this is OPS ito. Yung length niya is 10 meters. Yung width niya is 5 meters. So, yung area, 5 times 10, that is 50 meters square meters. And then, meron siyang manager's area, storage, CEO's office, conference room, tsaka pantry, ref, rice cooker, tsaka microwave oven. Okay, so ito yung gagawa natin ng load schedule, or other term, magawa let's determine kung anong panel board ang pwede natin gamitin. Okay, so first thing to do is kung meron kang ganitong office, so for sure meron tayong ilaw na ilalagay. That is for lighting. So actually wala kang electrical plan, no? Paano magbilang ng fixtures kung ilang ilaw yan. So wala talagang electrical plan. So if we look on the PEC, tingnan natin. From the table, PEC 2017, table 2.20.2.3, that is for general lighting loads by occupancy. So, dito pa lang, pwede natin malaman kung ilang BE per square ang ilalagay nating fixtures. Okay, so, the first type of occupancies, ano yung parang application na paglalagyan. And then, unit load, volt amperes per square meter. So, yung ating gagawa ng load schedule is office buildings. So, it falls from this row. Office buildings, ito, meron siyang 39 BE per square meter. So, yun yung gagamitin nating reference para sa magiging calculation natin. Okay, from that, meron tayong floor area na 50 square meter. So, yung magiging calculations natin for lighting BE, that is 50 square meter. Let's multiply by 39. So, meron tayong can come up 1,950 BE. So, ito yung estimated na lighting loads na pwedeng ilagay doon sa ating office area. Okay, so that is 1,950 BE. Okay, so from this, pwede mo na siyang ilagay doon sa ating load schedule. Okay, so for that is, let's assume that ito yung circuit number 1. So that is lighting loads. Meron tayong 1,950 BE. Okay, assume na yung ating system voltage is 230. Okay, so next is yung number 2. Automatic na yan na meron tayong convenience outlet na ilalagay. So, and then let's estimate kung ilang BE yung kayang i-install doon sa mismong area. Okay, so from this floor plan, actually, wala talagang electrical plan. So, paano ka magbilang ng outlet? Wala kang electrical plan. So, let's look again dun sa reference ng PEC. Okay, from the PEC 2017, that is 20.2 for branch circuit load calculations. Then, ang sabi sa ito, other loads, all occupancies. And then, in all occupancies, the minimum load for each outlet for general use receptacles and outlet not used for general illumination. Okay, so ito sa letter E, that is for banks and office buildings. So in banks daw or office buildings, so the receptacle loads shall be calculated to be larger of ito ng number 1, the computed load, at saka yung number 2, that is 11 volt amperes per square meter. So ito yung gamitin nating value, so kung to determine the number of outlets. Okay, so assume na we have a floor area of 50 square meter. So to calculate for the BE outlets, that is 50 square meter times 11 square BE per square meter. So meron tayong outlet BE na 550 BE. So if i-compute mo yan kung ilang outlet in terms of BE per square meter, that is almost 3 outlets. Actually, if you check on the plan, hindi lang siya average na 3 outlet ang ilalagay natin. Okay, so kung i-check mo to, you have 1, 2, 3. Actually, kung 3 outlets yan, kapos na yung iba. Conference room, meron pa. So what we need to do is let's count na lang doon sa actual. Ito, actual count tayo na assume na itong outlet is dyan natin ilagay. So yung 3 outlets di talaga kaya. Okay, let's check actual. The 1, 2, 3 to 4, 5, 6 for manager's area to see dito dalawa, 7, 8. Okay, storage CEO's panels, we have 1, 2. Conference room, we have ito, lagyan natin, we have 1, 2, 3. For the pantry, to see we have 1 outlet here. Saka tong hallway, actually glass ito eh. So di ka dito pwede maglagay ng outlet. And then storage room, mayroon bang outlet dyan? Ito si isa ko sa for the purpose na yung maglinis. Okay, so let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, sa through inspection, 15 outlets yung need natin ilagay. So, okay, so we have 15 outlets. And then, if we look on the PEC again, and then for the receptacle outlets now, shall be calculated at not less than 180 volt amperes for each single or for each multiple receptacle on one yoke. So sa 15 outlet na ilalagay, so ma-determine natin yung ilang total BE from this value, 180 volt amperes. Okay, so let's calculate that. For calculations, we have outlet BE 15 pieces. Ito yung bilang natin actual. So 15 pieces times 180 multiplied, that is 2,700 BE. So ito yung max estimated load outlet na ilalagay natin doon. Okay, so let's plug in this value doon sa ating load schedule. Convenience outlet is 2,700. Okay, so after that, so meron na tayong ilaw, outlet. So for sure meron tong aircon. Okay, so aircon loads. And then let's check doon sa plan. Okay, from this, actually wala ka talagang makikita ang ano dyan electrical or mechanical loads or layout. But then, assume na yung building is under siya ng tenant. And then, assume again na yung aircon na gagamitin is parang yung ceiling cancelled na nakaducting lang. So, from this area, 50 square meter, so ilan yung calculated na BE per square meter sa aircon. So, meron tayong reference, tingnan natin. Okay, from the IEEE standard 241, that's 1990. So, that is for typical connected electrical loads for air conditioning only. And then, from table 6.1.4, so we have type of building. Also, the air conditioned area BE per feet square. Hindi siya naka-meter, naka-feet square. So, pag office building daw, so meron siyang 6 BE per feet square. So, yun yung magiging reference natin to determine the load area for aircon doon sa ating office. Okay, so i-calculate natin. We have 50 square meter doon sa ating floor area. So if we convert that on square feet, that is 538. Okay, so 538 square feet, just multiply it by 6B per square feet. So meron tayong 3,228 BE. So yun yung ating aircon loads na estimated BE doon sa ating office area. So okay, so is 3,228. So let's plug in this to our load schedule. 3,228. Okay, so we have outlet, lightings, aircon load. So usually yung mga meron pang electrical loads na pwedeng itagdag. So let's inspect on the floor plan. So from if we check on the floor plan, so actually meron pang equipment na pwedeng supplyan ng electrical. So usually you we can found that on the pantry area. So meron tayong rice cooker. So for sure meron tong actually electric rice cooker yan. Microwave oven also consume electricity together with this ref. Let's zoom. So for sure nag-consume sila ng kuryente. So let's check kung ilang wattage itong ating microwave oven. I use Google to determine the wattage for our microwave oven. Actually, pwede siyang puntahan dun sa punta ka dun sa store or sa appliances. Pwede mo siyang tingnan, but if you don't have time, pwede mo siyang gawing online. Again, so microwave wattage can typically range from 600 to 1,700 watts and above. So in general, most recipes call 1,000 watts. Although microwave power level setting features may vary by the model. So let's assume na yung ating wattage is 1,700 for the microwave oven. So let's plug in this to our Excel. And then from the data given dun sa Google, so yung wattage is 1,700. Okay, so dito na yung ating pantry equipment, office refrigerator, saka yung rice cooker. So let's check kung ilang wattage yung ating refrigerator. And then from the Google, so office ref wattage. In general, a mini refrigerator uses between 70 to 90 watts and to 80 to 360 starting wattage. Okay, so an average household refrigerator sa bahay to usually between 90 to 180, 360 to 720. A side-by-side refrigerator uses 180 to 200 watts and 720 to 800 starting watts. Okay, so actually yung wattage talaga is depende din sa model. But for load schedule purposes lang, always choose dun sa higher na lang para kung magbago ng ideal to see mag-add tayo ng or mag-upgrade tayo ng rep. So we can use this 800 starting wattage. Okay, so let's use that on the load schedule. Okay, so for office refrigerator we have 800 watts. Okay, lastly is we have this rice cooker. So what will be the estimated wattage? Again from the Google, so the power consumption of rice cooker ranges from 300 watts to 1100. Typical rice cooker consumes 400 watts of power. So let's assume na yung actually depende talaga sa model yung wattage. Or pwede rin sa volume kung ilang liters. So let's assume that we have 1100 watts. So let's use this value for the rice cooker. Okay? So we're done doon sa ating electrical load schedule. I mean, meron na tayong load description kung ano yung mga electrical loads na pwedeng i-install doon. And then from the floor plan, kahit wala ka palang electrical plan, so pwede ka pa rin pala gawa ng load schedule or mag-estimate ng anong panel board ang pwede mong ikabit or ilagay. Okay, so we're done doon sa load description. So let's determine kung anong capacity ng panel board ang pwede nating i-install. Okay, so let's size up dun sa magiging branches natin, anong mga wires at saka circuit breakers. After that, doon tayo sa yung ating main protection. Okay, so we have this one, the second column, capacity, voltage is 230. So for the current, i-divide mo lang tong BE over the voltage. And then, i-drag mo na lang to. Okay, so meron kang 49.90 amperes. So, for the lighting loads, actually, pwede siya sa 15 or 20 ampere circuit breaker. From the PEC to 0.40, 1.6 standard ampere rating. So start siya ng 15, 20 at saka 25. So yung sa market ang available is actually 15 meron na. Usually yung sa practice ko, usually ginagamitin ko na ng 20 amperes. Okay, so 50 ampere frame, number of poles, that is single phase, pwedeng 2 pole. Okay, so yung line, pag lighting loads, yung 20 ampere circuit breaker, pwede na siya sa 3.5 square mm. Saka yung ground, 1, isang 3.5 na square mm. And then yung conduit, we have 20 mm diameter. And then type mo is actually pag office yung area bare lang siya or parang nando na. So kung meron kang ceiling, Actually, mag-PVC conduit ka pag naka-embed doon sa mismong concrete pouring. But what if gawa na yung building, mag-fit out ka doon? So you can do is to expose the conduit. So we use IMC, intermediate metal conduit. Okay, so from here, so yung 20 amperes na circuit breaker, the same lang siya nito sa convenience outlet, 11.74 amperes lang. Okay, so for this aircon load, usually yung mga aircon is meron siyang malakas yung hatak ng starting current. So pwede tayo gamit ng 30 amperes circuit breaker, 50 ampere frame at saka 2 volts. Saka pag 30 ampere circuit breaker na yung ginagamit natin, so we have 5.5 square mm, saka isang 5.5 square mm, or we can have 25 mm diameter conduit na IMC. Okay, so for this, next is the microwave oven. Actually, yung current niya is 7.39 lang, 3.48 at 4.78. So pasok pa rin siya if we have this 20 amperes na circuit breaker. Yun ang gamitin natin. Okay, so we're done doon sa ating circuit protection. More so sa ating branch circuit conductors. Okay, next is let's determine kung ano yung magiging main rating ng ating panel board. Okay, by checking, so yung total natin is 49.90, this one, plus 25% doon sa motor load, so which is we have 14.03. Okay, so that is 3.51. The 25% of 14.03, so we can come up the total of 53.41 amperes. So ito yung ating capacity. So to determine the circuit breaker, so tingnan natin dun sa PEC. The circuit breaker is 45, 50, 60 at saka 70. So if we apply for the 80% rule, no, dapat yung isang panel board, yung makonsume lang dapat is 80%, which is yung 20% is parang spare or yung allotted mo na para hindi mag-iinit yung circuit breaker. So what's better to use 70 amperes. So yung 70 amperes, if kukunin mo yung 80%, so we have 56. So from here, mayroon tayong 53.41. So the main purpose then to have this 70 amperes is baka meron ka pang pwedeng ikabit or idagdag. Okay, so to determine the feeder wire, so let's check what will be the size of feeder conductor. So we have here IL feeder, so we have 49.90. So let's multiply it 1.25 for the spare capacity. So we have 62.38 amperes. So okay, from the table 3.10.2.6 B16. So mm square, we have TW, THN, THWN at 60 degrees Celsius at 75 degrees Celsius. So from our calculations, we have 62.38. Okay, from the table, 3.10.2.6 B16, we have mm square, TW, THN, THWN. So at 60 degrees Celsius at 75 degrees Celsius. So yung nakuha nating feeder capacity is 62.38 at 60 degrees Celsius. So feed siya sa 22 square mm at 75 degrees Celsius at 85. So we can use this size of wire. 22 is square mm. So meron pa tayong, actually pag mag-expansion pa or meron pang idagdag, so much better na meron kang allotted sa future additional loads na pwedeng idagdag. Okay, so we have 22 square mm. Okay, so we have 22 square mm THHN. So what will be the size of ground na pwede natin gamitin? Let's look again to the PEC. PEC 2.50, 0.6, 0.13. So yung circuit breaker na ginamit natin is 70. So somewhere it falls from here. Pag 60 raw is 5.5. Actually 70, so 8.0 yung magiging size of ground natin. And then for the size of conduit, from the table, table 7.9, so maximum number of conductors, rigid metal conduit. Actually steel na rin yan. So yung ating size of wire is 22 square mm from here. So hanap tayo. Okay, so pwede siya rito. Sa 40 mm na yung kaya niya is P2. Okay, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So meron po tayong spare. So we can use the 40 mm IMC. Okay, so from this one, 22 square mm line, this is for ground, and then conduit is 40 mm diameter na IMC. Okay, so actually tapos na tayo. We're done already with our panel board sizing sa ating office area. So therefore we can actually pwede palang gawin kahit wala kang electrical plan. We're done already dun sa ating computations, dun sa ating load schedule ng ating office unit. So again, pwede palang gawin kahit walang electrical plan, provided meron kang reference like Philippine Electrical Code o yung ating international standards. Pwede rin sa NEC. So I hope meron kayong natutunan dito sa ating panibagong discussion. So maganda to pag gusto mong i-estimate kung anong size ng panel board. Actually, pwede mo siyang i-apply kahit anong area pa yan, commercial, industrial, or even sa residential. So maraming salamat, and then please don't forget to subscribe para kayo updated sa mga incoming videos na gagawin ko.